See, the right question will get the right answer.
Right.
So the question that I would use is, what do you really want and what's stopping you from getting there?
I think that's what was coming on.
That's what you're going to say.
Yeah, it goes in there. Like,
there goes Steve with rewiring my brain again.
Yeah, rewiring my brain. It goes like, hey, what? The same thing I said in a different way. What's in your space?
It's different. And I'm going to tell you why it's different.
Okay.
What do you really want? The problem is that they've been thinking about what's been bothering them. As a matter of fact, they're stuck by it.
But Penny, a lot of these people, they want. And a lot of them, they don't even do one step toward what they want.
But here's what it does. You tell someone what's bothering you, and they will take you down a rabbit hole that you will never come back from sometimes.
That's true.
So guess what?
You have to block it.
I don't have to block it. I don't have to go there.
Okay.
Right?
That's another way, yeah.
Yeah, that's another way. Don't even go there. I will figure out. Listen, if you talk to somebody for a few minutes, you can tell what's bothering them, right?
Yeah.
Or I don't need to ask you.
Right. Well, sometimes you don't, and that's what some people like. They hide it really well. You know what I mean? Like.
That's what I'm saying. I like the question of what do you really want, because it gives me a roadmap of a destination.
Correct.
And then I say, so what's stopping you from getting there? They'll tell me the hurdles, the obstacles, the fears, all of that, and then I follow up with something like, oh, so it seems to me like this one thing. I'll find one thing, even though they'll give me many. I'll start with one thing that I know is the biggest thing, that if they overcome that, they can probably overcome everything else.
That triggered that.
Yes.
Triggered that wire.
Exactly.
It triggered that wire, which goes in there.
What it does is that it takes you. What I did by saying, what do you really want, is I've unplugged them from what they don't have right now, and I want to reconnect them to something bigger. Right? That's the whole goal of asking questions like that.
Well, that's in sales.
I learned that from Zohir Shaban.
I know. Ask questions. Ask questions. They will tell you.
Well, ask the right question.
Well, it's true, but here is where I want to learn more. What's the right question? Because sometimes I ask, I'm open book. I'll ask something, it'll be like, I don't have to answer you. I said, you don't have to.
I'm going to tell you something. If you can find 5 of the right questions, you will always tweak them based upon the person you're asking.
Correct.
So I have a general frame of a question. What do you really want? Or I could say, oh, it sounds to me like you've been pursuing that. What is most exciting for you about pursuing that? I'm asking the same question in a different way.
Correct. What's make you happy in September?
You like the happy question, don't you?
You know why? Because, shout out to Ty. He said, talk to people like you're talking to the third grade people. You know, he teach me that. Even Ty can be my kid or my son, but he said, talk to people like in the third grade.
Shout out Wealthy Vibes, Ty.
Yeah. Ty, that's for you too.
We're naming everybody here.
Yeah, I know. We're naming everybody. You know? But in a way, you know, like if you talk to people as a third grade, he said they will get it. You know, if you talk to them like every speakers I see, you know, like out there, I don't want to mention names or so forth.
Why not? We're naming people. Name them.
No.
Some people I'm kidding. Like, that was a test.
Yeah. We're not going to name or bother with anybody, you know, like, but they have to, whatever who watching, they know who they are. You know what I mean? Definitely they know who they are. You know, why you have to impress people for language nobody understand. The average person doesn't. Or one word, a lot of people foreigner like me. Some words I don't even think I ever heard it in my whole life in the United States. Because they want to impress other people they know. But that's not impressive. Because they don't relate the message to them anymore. Because the minute you don't understand one word of that language, poof, your brain goes somewhere else. I think. You know, I got like, I don't know what she's talking about. Or I don't know what he's talking about. You know, like, repeat that. Or, you know, like, I don't know. You know, like for me, because like, I want to simplify it. Like anything I want to say and teach or coach or whatever I want to learn or whatever.
I think you have a lot to offer, man. I'll be, like I've told you before, I think you have a lot to offer. You have experience in, you know, engineering, electronics, wiring, multi-level marketing, recruiting, insurance, credit, consulting.
Well, I
Did I
consult
miss
a lot.
anything?
Well, I don't know. I do everything and anything.
Style, fashion, cigars.
That's for Hector.
That's for Hector. Shout out
Hector, you need to be here next time. We have a whole session for
Well,
you.
next time we're gonna do is we'll do a round table. We'll get to
I think we'll be
right.
Next time.
We'll go to Fort Studios anyways.
Studio.
But
we
yeah.
can come to the studio, guys.
There you
We
go.
have 227 Media right there. We can shout into that.
There you go.
But the idea behind rewiring my brains, which is we going somewhere, I guess, right now.
You like that?
I think so.
Did your coach do you right?
So far,
so far,
otherwise I fire your ass. Like you're paying a coach to be better.
It's a lot of pressure for me, folks.
Like you want a coach, he says you like, Z, you need to do this, and that. Yeah, I need you to do this, and that. What you find out about this, and that. That way, you teach me, put people into leveling up, or put like your people you work with under, hey, the 5Y, the 5W.
Yeah.
I love that. I used to say that the W's, or why you want to be, for example, why you want to buy a house, and when, and why, and date it. Like a lot of people said, I want, but if you don't put a date on it, or you don't work towards it, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Really, like, oh, you know what? I want to be in freaking China tomorrow. Okay, what are you doing for that?
Right.
You have the money, you have the planes, you have the tools to be in China tomorrow. Why not doing it? And that's what people say, hey, I want my G-Wagon by December, for example. What we doing towards? What we doing towards that? How we gonna earn that payment money to do that?
Yeah.
Or how I'm gonna jump in behind the wheel to get into that?
So we got how people rewire their brain.
Correct.
Right.
And that's, I think, we come up with a good title, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm saying like, rewire your business.
Rewire your business.
I think it's good. It's not everybody talk about mindset, everybody talk about real estate, everybody talk about investment, everybody talk about that. But how to get into that? By
you know what I talk about? I talk about what you want to talk about.
I like it.
That's it.
Because people want guidance.
Right.
Even myself, I want guidance.
People want guidance, and you want to know what else they want? They want resonance. They want to resonate and be relevant in the market.
And relate to them in a way.
Right, they want to be
if you're not relatable to what you want and what you want to do, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Like you have to I'm listening. People I went to Tony Robbins, $10,000, unleash the power, undo this. What you doing about it? You're still the same. I saw you 10 years ago. You're still the same, even more broke. And that's what for me, I wake up every day with a different hey, I cannot wait to wake up again, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hit 60 next year, but I'm like,
what are we doing for your 60th?
I think I don't know. Maybe I'll be in Mars or something. I don't know. You know what I mean?
You got a trip with Elon Musk.
I want to trip with Elon Musk to Mars. I don't know.
So you can see Earth from.
Which is, I don't know if that's real or not. I don't know if even the X, I went to Kennedy Space Center and he said, where are you going? Is it going to space or just going out and jump in the ocean back again? Yeah. Nobody knows really. The reality, nobody knows.
Listen, I think we live in the Truman Show. You ever seen the Truman Show?
Yeah. Because we don't know.
Where if you keep going, you run into the screen. You're like, none of this was real. Yeah.
They have that in Disney, actually. I know. It goes what the hell is going on?
Well, listen, I love this idea of rewiring your business, rewiring your brain.
And I think you should, get people involved. I want to build a community for You want to build a community of people that are rewiring their life. Correct. Really, and be accountable what they want to do. It's not hey, let's build it and account each other. Hey, what are you putting in my space? Have 15 minutes, not not to make it boring or anything. Touch up, like maybe, I don't like Zoom because everybody can log in and without seeing their face. And I coach every Saturday for the book of the month for my team and Momentum. But half of them not even responding because they feel obligated to like, I'm in Zoom, but I'm not listening. Because
But it's a matter of preference. It's a matter of preference. But
I know,
in general, you want to build a community, like you want to build a community that's
active with
right.
each other.
And that's the thing, right? Think about a community. Think of your community all as wires, right?
And everybody have to communicate because
Right.
we have what they call it the switch. Data switch. Communicate all the IPs and the addresses and so forth. The same idea. You can the whole switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We finish here. Battery die.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Let's wrap up.
Yeah.
It's dead or no? Okay. So let's wrap up, and then you'll do all the editing stuff.
Yeah. Well, Ivana will take care of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I love this idea of rewiring. I think
we can work something like that, and I think I can come up between you and me with a little booklet, how to rewire your business, and we make it like a course for the next 12 months.
I got a better idea.
Okay, go ahead. I'm all listening.
They just don't pay me enough for what I'm about to tell you.
Well,
We're gonna
give it to you.
We're gonna call you the rewiring formula, and you use this formula in life. We use it to rewire your brand, your brain, and your business.
Love it. This wasn't good enough, right?
That's it.
We're good.
The rewiring framework formula.
Let's go. Thank you guys for watching here. The Legacy Cigar Lounge.
This was really a live coaching session.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Done.
Peace.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like.